Okay, now for real, it's kind of, you know, the question that you come out with in this record. It seems that, you know, sometimes I have no answer because, you know, there's always going to be a new enemy. There's always going to be another war around the corner. So is it difficult for you to say, okay, we did so far, and now it's up to you guys. We gave you something to reflect on.
Yeah, I don't think it's about finding the solution, but posing the questions is just part of getting there, you know, and just taking a look and trying to, you know, find a deeper truth to a lot of the chaos and things that are going on in the world right now.
Okay, that's good. And how do you listen to the music?
Usually with my ears.
Speakers, sometimes
Speakers,
headphones.
yeah. Concerts, sometimes.
Yeah,
Go ahead, ask me how I'm sleeping.
No.
Ask me how I'm sleeping. No, go ahead.
Laying down. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Usually standing up.
No, I mean,
Lo-fi.
I mean, what's the best way to discover new music for you? Do you listen to the radio? Do you turn on the TV? Do you listen to demo tape of your friends, or, you know?
Vinyl records.
Yeah.
Are you all vinyl collectors?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Vinyl is the way to go.
And which is the latest artist or vinyl that you bought until today?
Well, latest artist, I think I really like a band called the Marked Men. I think they're a really good band, and Mystic Knights of the Cobra.
You get
Prima Donna.
you get the same listenings. You like to share your influences, or I bought this record, it's wonderful. Does it still work like this in your band?
I think with vinyl records it's really great because you can still go. You're physically flipping through them. You're seeing the artwork, and you're holding on to it. So there's a sense of, you know, you really found it like a treasure. You know, I just got the other day the Clash live at Shea Stadium, and it's the thickest vinyl I've ever felt in my life. I was picked up like, damn, you could knock somebody out with this. It's pretty awesome.
And do you think that maybe the kids lost this kind of, you know, feelings for records because, you know, they just have the MP3, they download the things?
I think it's coming back around. You know, I think that the digital era 10 years ago didn't even exist. You know, there was no iPods 10 years ago, and so they were just starting that, and so people have just now started to understand, you know, how to make an album out of a digital record. You know, I mean, that's something we worked really hard to do, is to make our records, you know, to give them more depth, you know, and try and bring a little bit of that vinyl culture back to a digital era.
There was a magical feeling around the vinyl, I think. I remember there was so few, you know, piece of information on the vinyl. I used to, you know, drop the record and reading, you know, maybe the band that you salute, and say, oh, if I like Green Day, they salute Mr. T Experience, so I should listen to them. It was a kind of, you know, magical thing. Don't you think that all those new, you know, things like YouTube or even, you know, the DVD extras demystificate the, you know, the magical atmosphere? We never know about, you know, the Led Zeppelin rehearsal room, probably. So
yeah, I think it works both ways. You know, it demystifies it, but I think it can also be really inspiring too, when you find something like some old footage that you know, that you never thought you would see, like maybe a show of Operation Ivy playing in the, you know, in 1988 in the Midwest somewhere that may have never existed. You know, so I think it works both ways. Just depends on how the listener wants to take it.
Great. Okay, so the last question. You came up from, you know, very small label that was Lookout Records. First question, do you still have contact with them?
No, Lookout Records barely exists anymore. But we hang out with Lawrence Livermore, the guy who started it. So.
And do you think there's enough space in this market for small labels, or they just have maybe digital labels and that's enough? So a punk rocker should just think about, you know, doing his music and put it on the internet for free.
Well, if you're going to do a label, you got to, definitely have a lot of energy, and, it has to be your life. You have to really run it. Like, you can't hand the keys over to somebody else. You've got to do it yourself out of passion.
Okay, so I think it's enough for us. It's a pleasure to have you here. I know you're gonna come to Italy in November, and how is the very last question? What about the show? Have you already rehearsed for even the autumn and winter tour? And how will you mix the previous song, the American Idiot concept, and the 21st century concept during?
If we told you that, we would have to kill you.
Yeah. We're going to have to leave it up
Some
to...
things need to be kept mystified.
Okay, but my problem is that I didn't find the tickets for Los Angeles, so we're gonna turn it off and you're gonna tell me what's going on. Ok, loro sono i Green Day, li ringraziamo, thanks for joining us on Virgin Radio. Adesso ci vediamo un po' di buona musica stile punk rock.
Virgin